everyone, I'm Gabby Vallandingham and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be part 2 of films that you should see from the 1980s. Our timeline for this video is going to be 1985 to 1989. And I will have a short little list, just like I did for the past 2 videos, of movies that I still think everyone should see, but I'm not going to go into crazy detail about them. I'm just going to show off their movie poster and then what year they were created. So yeah, let's talk about some movies, shall we? So the first film we're going to talk about is from 1985, and it is The Breakfast Club. 5 high school students meet in Saturday detention and discover how they have a lot more in common than they thought. And this was directed by John Hughes, and this stars Molly Ringwald, Anthony Michael Hall, Judd Nelson, Emilio Estevez, and Ali Sheedy. So, if you haven't seen this movie already, this is just, it's such a great movie. And I just really don't want to give anything away on this movie. It's just a movie that you have to see, especially teenagers, because, ooh, it just speaks to teenagers in high school, and it's so good. Our next film from 1986 was also directed by John Hughes, and it is Ferris Buellers Day Off. A high school wise guy is determined to have a day off from school, despite what the principal thinks of that. And this stars Matthew Broderick, Alan Ruck, Mia Sara, and Jennifer Grey. Again, this is just one of those movies that I think everyone should see, especially if you're a teenager. And in my personal opinion, I don't know if a lot of other people agree with me on this, Cameron has the biggest character arc in this movie, in my opinion. I feel like this movie is really about Cameron and Ferris is just like the narrator of the movie. Does anyone feel like that? Because you just see such a change from Cameron at the beginning of the movie to the end. I don't know, that could just be me, but Cameron is definitely my favorite character in this movie. I love Alan Ruck so much. Our next film is from 1987, and it is Good Morning Vietnam! In 1965, an unorthodox and irreverent DJ begins to shake up things when he is assigned to the U.S. Armed Services radio station in Vietnam. And this was directed by Barry Levinson, and it stars Robin Williams. So Robin Williams really makes this movie what it is. I don't think I would enjoy it as much if it wasn't Robin Williams in the lead character role. This is probably in my top 3 of my favorite Robin Williams movies. It's so good. My favorite part of this movie is honestly his acting in it, because his ability to be so funny in one moment and then just turn it off and be so emotional in the next. It's a masterclass of acting. Yeah, just go see this movie. It's so good. Please, just do it. Our next movie is from 1988, and it is Die Hard. An NYPD officer tries to save his wife and several others taken hostage by German terrorists during a Christmas party at the Nakatomi Plaza in Los Angeles. And this was directed by John McTiernan and stars Bruce Willis and Alan Rickman. Now, obviously, this is just a classic action movie. It is not particularly my favorite, but I think everyone needs to see it at least once because it's Die Hard. People talk about Die Hard all the time. It's a classic, but it's definitely for those people that like those types of movies. Sorry. So now I'm gonna go into that little list of movies that I still think everyone should see, but I'm not gonna go into great detail about them. So the first movie on this list is from 1985, and it is Back to the Future, 1987's Dirty Dancing, 1988, Big, 1989, Dead Poets Society, and also from 1989, Steel Magnolias. So our last movie on this list is from 1989, and it is When Harry Met Sally. Harry and Sally have known each other for years and are very good friends, but they fear sex would ruin their relationship. And this was directed by Rob Reiner, and it stars Billy Crystal and Meg Ryan. I love this dysfunctional love story. It's so good. Oh my gosh. There are definitely some raunchy parts in this movie, but oh my gosh, it is such a great movie. And Billy Crystal and Meg Ryan, they're literally the perfect pairing, especially for this movie, but in general. Like, they're perfect. Their chemistry is just what makes this movie, and I love it. It's so good. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you liked it. And if you did, please give it a like and a comment down below. And let me know if you would have added any movies to this list or if you would have taken away any movies from this list. And stay tuned for my next video, which will be films everyone needs to see from the 1990s. So yeah, I think that's it. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon. Goodbye!